Hey aunties, so I am back again. Like I told you, I am on a video roll today. So although you may see this video in days apart, we are recording all in one day, all around the same time while the baby's still asleep. So I had posted on Facebook Friday telling you guys about that I couldn't wait to share my day with you guys. So I want to tell you guys what happened. So, okay. I'm going to tell you guys what happened, and then I'll tell you kind of some of the backfield later. So, I went to lunch, and on my lunch break, I ate my lunch. I had some yellow rice, some black beans, and some grilled chicken, and I think it had some, some peas and onions and stuff in it, and carrots or whatever, and rice, I guess. And oh, it's so good. I ate it, and I was sitting there and I was listening to my book on Audible. I Almost Forgot About You by Terry McMillan. And so I was sitting there and I'm listening to my book, and I'm just like, I looked at the clock and I said I got 20 more minutes. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm just gonna sit here and just relax just for a few minutes before I get out to go back to my desk. I'm sitting in my car, and I don't remember what happened, but I woke up and I was in a panic. I was like, oh my God, what time is it? What time is it? I looked at the clock and 30 minutes had passed. 30 minutes past the time I was supposed to report back to work. And I feel my shirt and I feel like my face, and it was all wet. I had fell asleep in my car. Not only did I fall asleep in my car, I drooled all over myself. My shirt was literally wet to the point of where I couldn't just wipe it off wet. It was wet to the point of where it was saturated wet. I was like, I'm salivating on myself. I'm like, really? So I get back into work, and me being silly and just don't care. I was sharing with my coworker, and what happened is my coworker got worried. So she had texted me, and she didn't get no answer, and she had called me, and I think it cut my book off from playing on the radio, and that like kind of broke my sleep. And so I jumped. So when I tell her what happened, they laugh. I had to tell my boss, didn't even know that I had been gone, longer than my break time. But I told her, I said, I overslept in the car, blah, blah, blah. So you see that on my timesheet, that's what happened. And she's like cracking up laughing, but she's like, well, I'm glad that you're okay. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So basically, I've just been so exhausted. I mean, it's already enough when you are, just being, a mommy, and let alone being a mommy of, a single mommy, So that means I do everything myself, like I really thank God that, I sent my oldest two girls I paid for them last year. I sent them to driving school so that they can learn to drive and get their license. Well, the next to oldest one is still home, and she eventually learned how to really get comfortable driving and where I trust her to drive. So I've had two cars for a while, and I've always had, well, not always, but for a very long time I've had two cars. So she drives mommy's car to work and everything. So it's been very helpful that she can drive, because now that everybody in the house is working, even the 16-year-old is working. I'm going to give the 3-year-old a job because she can't be the only one not working, right? So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have her start, stacking the dolls' diaper stackers for like, maybe $3 a week. I'm just kidding. But no, everybody's working, so it kind of helps that my daughter is driving, and she's been actually like volunteering with, you know, helping to cook dinner. Some nights she'll text me and say, Mom, you know, don't pick up anything, or don't worry, I've already cooked. You know, and that's been very helpful. But I've been so exhausted. And I went to the doctor last week because I had my migraine situation. And he said, you know, we're going to have to do something. Your cholesterol is really high. And you're going to have a stroke if you keep going at this rate. So he put me on medicine for my cholesterol. And I don't want to take medicine for my cholesterol. I don't want to take medicine at all. I don't like that stuff. I want to be natural. And I like natural remedies. So I am trying to eat better and get myself, you know, healthier and stuff like that. But in the meantime, I have to follow the doctor's orders. And so I'm doing that. And my stress level is up, you know. And so I'm just trying to do things that's, you know, take away stress and just, you know, like I said, eat better and everything. And so yeah, so that's why I think I've been so tired and stuff too. But yeah, I thought that was really funny. I mean, it was funny at the time. You know how you tell the story afterwards and it's not that funny anymore. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm here with baby Serena. And this chair is so comfortable. Like, I forget. Like, I'll get comfortable rocking and talking to you guys. The next thing you know, it's like I kind of like want to just doze off. But she feels so nice. Like, I know the other day I said that Kingston is my most realistic baby ever, but I'm going to say this. I think he's the most realistic because of his skin tone and that he's full body and he's a sleeper, and it's very easy to pass him off as a real baby. But I have to say that I think that I like Serena's painting as much as I like Kingston painting, and even in some instances even more so. She looks very good outside in natural light. So I have another idea, and I'm gonna put this out there. I don't care if somebody else, you know, try to beat me to it or whatever. Because that would be good. That would be less work and research I have to do. But every year, I'm downstairs. I may not be able to get into this with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna give you something to drink. She wakes up and she wants water. Okay, really quick. Every year, Dolphin Ladies, they have a meetup, and they do it in Florida, and they do it around the same time. And it's just a limited group of women bring dolls. It's not like a doll show where you're there to buy pretty much, but you can buy and trade and sell at the time. So give me just 1 second. I'm gonna get you something to drink. You want water or you want juice?
I want my juice.
Okay, well, give me just one moment. Okay. So what I am thinking of doing, she's getting so mature. Like, she's growing up. I can tell her one moment and she gets it. I love it. I love that little girl. But anyway, so I am thinking of putting together a doll meetup, you know, for a couple of me and my friends in the community. Of course, I'm not going to put it out there from random, so some crazy people kind of showing up. But I'm thinking, like, it'll have to be in Florida because I'm in Florida. In order for me to try to, you know, get it together, you know, get the information, all it's got to be close where I can be, you know, checking out the site and stuff like that. So let me know if you're close to Florida or whatever in that area. I'm thinking about doing that. It probably won't be this year. I know we have the doll show. There's a doll show going on this weekend. There's a doll show, the Rose, is going on in July. You know, then the holidays come and Christmas come and people just that's just not a good time for people. I'm thinking, because I definitely want to be a part of still of the Dolphin Meetup, if I still be invited by then. I want to still continue to go to that. I don't want to conflict with their schedule. So I'm thinking somewhere, you know, maybe some people might miss that one. I'm thinking somewhere in the springtime of next year. But it will be down south. So I will try to get all the information together, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. But that is what I'm thinking of. Because I love doll shows, and I love meeting the artists and seeing the different babies and everything. I'm coming. But I mostly love the interaction with meeting other collectors and seeing all of their babies and stuff. And it's almost, I mean, most people go to the doll shows, they really go and look and they don't buy. Some people do go to buy, but I mean, even if you have babies to sell and you bring it to a doll meetup, it's no pressure. It's like, oh, well, I'm thinking about letting this one go for so and so and so price. Hey, or maybe you and, you know, Susie and Pamela may talk and say, hey, I like that baby. Yeah, I'm going to be at the meetup. Why don't you come look at it? Blah, blah, blah. And then you can discuss then, hey, yeah, no, the size isn't right. And maybe you can sell it then or trade or whatever you guys want to do. That's fine. But the whole thing is like to get around, have really candid conversation, doll chats, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I'm going to stop because it's blinking. And I think that's when they split my videos and I can't take all that. So we'll talk later about that. But that's one of the things I'm thinking of doing. Me and Serena will see you guys later.